IAR 8081sts. History of the aircraft. By the end of the 30s, the basis of the Romanian Air Force fighter aircraft were P-11F and P-24 aircraft, manufactured by IAR, Industria Aeronautic Roman, under a Polish license. Their characteristics no longer met the requirements of the time, so the question arose about the need to update the fleet of fighters. Taking into account the experience accumulated by the domestic industry, it was considered expedient to attempt to develop a modern fighter on its own. The design, which began in 1937, was headed by Grosu. At the same time, some R-24 units were used, in particular, with certain changes, the fuselage. But the plane turned out to be a low plane. A retractable landing gear was also introduced. As a power plant, a 14-cylinder air-cooled engine IAR K14I1C36, 970 horsepower, was chosen, produced in Romania under license from the French company Nomron. The armament initially consisted of two 7.92mm machine guns in the wing, and the pilot's cabin was made open. The airframe was all metal. The prototype of the fighter, designated IAR-80, was put to the test in April 1939. The test showed good handling of the aircraft, but revealed a number of shortcomings. The most serious of them were the lack of power at high altitudes and weak armament. They tried to eliminate these shortcomings by preparing the aircraft for mass production. Main modifications of the aircraft. The IAR-80 was the first production version. It used a closed cabin. An IAR K14IVC32 engine was installed, equipped with a 3-stage supercharger, power 930 horsepower on the ground and 1070 horsepower at an altitude of 4,500 meters. It was equipped with four 7.92mm Browning FN machine guns of Belgian production, 400 rounds per gun. At the turn of 1940-1941, the plant in Brasov produced 50 aircraft. IAR-80A. Armament was increased. The first 65 aircraft received up to 6 7.92mm machine guns, the remaining 25 up to 2 13.2mm and 4 7.92mm. In addition, the last 25 aircraft received more modern radios. IAR-81 was a fighter bomber adapted to carry one 225-kilogram bomb under the fuselage and two 50-kilogram bombs under the wings. It was equipped with 6 7.92mm machine guns. Since autumn 1941, 50 units were produced. IAR-80B. The wingspan and area were increased, the armor of the pilot's cabin was reinforced. Armament was two 13.2mm and four 7.92mm machine guns. 31 planes were produced, and 11 of them got a possibility to hang under the wing two 100-liter fuel tanks. IAR-81A is a fighter bomber with the same innovations as the IAR-80B. Bomb load was the same as on IAR-81. Two 100-liter fuel tanks could be suspended under the wing instead of bombs. 29 aircraft were produced. IAR-81B is a fighter bomber, which corresponds to the IAR-81A, but instead of 13.2mm machine guns installed 20mm cannons Akaria or Lacan, 60 rounds each. 50 machines were produced. IAR-81C, MG 151 guns installed, 175 rounds per gun. Machine gun ammunition was reduced to 350 rounds per gun. About 100 machines were produced. The IAR-80DC is a two-seat training variant. Several units converted in 1950 from IAR-80. Flight specifications of the IAR-80 aircraft. Power plant. One IAR K14C32 1000, a 14-cylinder two-row air-cooled radial piston engine, 750 kilowatts, 1000 horsepower. Propellers. 3-bladed constant-speed propeller. Length. 8.97 meters, 29 ft 5 inches. Wingspan. 11 meters, 36 ft 1 inch. Height. 3.6 meters, 11 ft 10 inches. Wing area. 17 square meters, 180 square feet. Crew. 1 pilot. Empty weight. 2,200 kilograms, 4,850 pounds. Max takeoff weight, 3,030 kilograms, 6,680 pounds. Fuel capacity, 330 kilograms, 730 pounds. Top speed, 510 kilometers per hour, 320 miles per hour. Range, 730 kilometers, 450 miles on domestic fuel only. Operational ceiling, 10,000 meters, 33,000 feet. Time to a height of 5,000 meters, depending on the option, from 4 minutes up to 7 minutes.